Hey y'all, I'm here. We are here for the Hype HBO Max season 2 finale. So as y'all saw, well, first of all, before we get into anything, I wanted to make sure that I was stepping for the finale, but I'm gonna really get on HBO Max's ass about how I feel as if I overdressed for this situation. Yes, I know that it's streetwear. Yes, but my thing is, if we're gonna do a fashion show, we're gonna do a fashion set. So how you gonna do a fashion show when the guests ain't even giving the fashions? So mama had to just, come through and step out. I got my little top hat. I don't even know if y'all can see my dress. Okay, I got a, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mama got, you know what I'm saying? So mama had to step out for the finale. Now, let me say this. Shout out to Knoxx again. Knoxx did let me know yesterday when my videos dropped, because I said at the end of my last video, HBO, don't piss me off, because I will come on here and curse y'all out. And Knoxx promptly tweeted back at me to that video and said, oh, you're going to be pissed. I said, Lord, so I'm going to have to curse HBO out. Now, before I really truly get into this episode, I want to say a couple of things about the hype overall before we actually get into the episode, who won, my feelings, all of this stuff. I just got a couple of things to say to HBO in general about how I feel this entire season has been handled. First of all, let's talk about the marketing for this show. And this is somebody who's talking from a perspective. I'm literally a marketing specialist, senior marketing specialist if you want to be correct. But I do work for a really, really, really big company in their marketing department. So what I want to say about this season is I feel like this season got little to no promotion, in my opinion. And the biggest thing about these shows like The Hype and Project Runway and Making a Cut and stuff, a lot of it is about winning the competition, but the biggest point of it is exposure. How are these designers supposed to get exposure if a lot of people don't even know that the show is on? Yes, I've seen people tweeting about the show. Yes, I have. But I don't really see the marketing push for this show. The only reason I know that this show is out is because I actually like the show and I went out of my way to see when it came back on. But there is no real push. There hasn't been this entire damn season and before any push for this show. What I truly don't understand, I understand that House of Dragon is the biggest show that you guys have. But again, listen to what I said. It's the biggest show that you guys have. So I don't understand why we're week 7 into this bitch, and every single time I scroll on Instagram, every 5 ads I'm seeing is the House of Dragons. This is the thing. When it comes to a show like the House of Dragons, your initial campaign, your marketing campaign in the beginning of trying to let everybody know all of the teasers and stuff, that is very important. And then the first couple of weeks, maybe episodes 1 through 3, I can see really pushing the marketing. But past episode 3, your audience is locked in. The audience for House of Dragon is locked in. We do not need, and I'm telling you, as somebody who watched every single episode of Game of Thrones, I really started Game of Thrones consistently as far as new episodes in 2013. So you're talking to somebody who's been watching Game of Thrones, who's a very big fan of House of Dragon. I'm telling you, we do not need to be reminded that it comes on Sunday at 9 o'clock. We know. So how about you take a lot of those funds and divert it and reallocate it to the hype? I didn't see any marketing behind this. It makes me really upset because I feel like a lot of people don't even know about the show, and people would like the show if y'all pushed it a little bit more. So that's that. Number 2, I want to really have a conversation about. We'll talk about it at the end. Matter of fact, that's really the biggest thing I had. Everything else that I got to complain about is throughout and without the episode. So, we had our final 3, okay? We got Khanhn, Knoxx, and Barth. Now, like I said, when Knoxx told me that I was going to be pissed off, I was like, am I really? Because I like all 3 of the designers. So I really felt like in my heart to hearts that whoever won, I wasn't probably going to really care too much because I kind of like everybody in their stuff. Oh, how wrong was I, bitch? How wrong was I? So when everybody comes back to the workroom, Speedy pretty much tells them how for their finale, how they pretty much have to put a lookbook together pretty much. And the lookbook will pretty much determine who's going to go against Barth, because Barth from last episode already has an automatic, ticket to the final. So now it's Knoxx versus Khanhn. Now, I'm going to be honest about this too. This is a part of the situation I didn't like, which I'm going to say this. I am glad that the judges decided to just move everybody on, because I don't understand how they were supposed to pick out of Knoxx and Khanhn just based off of their lookbook, just coming over and looking real fast. That doesn't Y'all gotta fix that. That don't make a whole lot of sense. It just don't. It don't make a whole lot of sense to me. Anyway, so, ooh, Paige, fine ass, y'all. First of all, Paige is like my fave, okay, from last season. Paige is fine as hell. Let's say it again. Paige is fine as hell. Her outfit, the glow up is real, bitch. The outfit I need, I want. I did go on her website. Her shit, fire. Love her. Anyway, and they played her last year too, and we'll talk about that later. But anyway, she came through pretty much, and Speedy asked her, even though you didn't win the hype, can you tell me like what the effect of it has been? And she was like, I'm really happy. My sales went up, everything across the board went up because of, the exposure. So like you said, even if you get to this point, like the top 3, you're in a good spot because the exposure is now there, So that was that. So then she pretty much was going to walk around and talk to everybody about their lookbook and maybe how they can fix it or what they can do to make it look good. So she went to Knoxx first. And one of the things that the judges has said to Knoxx is that they don't see like a through line throughout her entire like collection. They don't understand like where she start from, like what her identity is in her clothing. But when she actually laid everything out, what she noticed is that she do a lot of patches. So she was like, the way that she kind of put it together, I think she was like, it's kind of like pieces of me. So I like that idea. And then when she was looking at the pictures, I think Paige kind of said, well, you see how it's like this dark and then it's light, like, why don't you make it like flow? So she said she was pretty much going to go from the dark to the light, I believe. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I'm having like a stuffy morning this morning, my nose. So then we go to Khanhn, and Khanhn again tells us pretty much how his theme is going to be the blue collar, hardworking person, but more so elevated, like that idea. And then we go to Barth and, wait, is that what happened? Yeah. Then we go to Barth or whatever, and he's already in it, but we just kind of looking at his stuff. And I think she tells him how, I think the hoodie, he kind of needs to make sure, the white hoodie that I think is fire, from the first episode, he needs to pretty much highlight that. So I thought that was cool. So then the judges pretty much come out, right? And the judges come through. And like I said, at this point, there was like, oh, we're going to make a decision based off of Khanhn and Knoxx lookbook. And I'm just like, I don't like that. I don't like that y'all are literally like, y'all just got rid of somebody last episode. But now with the final 3, you're making a decision off of just a lookbook. I didn't like that at all. But anyway, the judges came around. Like I said, he has a blue collar story. They like that. Marnie just said that there is no like oomph in there. There's no wow factor. So he needs to figure something out about that. Then they go to Barth, and, obviously they talked about how much he has grown throughout the competition, but that a lot of his pictures, the background is real noisy. So try to figure out a way to like all of that in. And then when it comes to Knoxx, they pretty much told her to just kind of mix it up a bit. So when the judges pretty much go upstairs to talk about it, I was like, is this really, y'all are really basing Khanhn and Knoxx off of just looking at their lookbook for all of 2 seconds with outfits that all of y'all have already seen? I'm not, it's not computing. The math ain't mathing to me. But anyway, when they was up there, they felt like Khanhn was just way too safe. And then they said, I didn't agree with their critique of Knoxx, which is like, oh, well, you have to do more than patchwork, like that's been done. Okay, well, everything under the sun has been done. I hate when people say something has been done. Everything under the sun has been done. What are you talking about? There's only but so many ways that you can adjust and fix and do things. Everybody has done something. Yes, patchwork has been done, but it's about how you do it and your flair and your style into it. They're designers. I don't understand why I should have to say that. Anyway, so they pretty much come out and just say that everybody is going to make it to the finals. Thank you. That makes sense. Because I would see I don't understand how were y'all judging on who's going home. That's probably why I did that. Because there's no real way to judge off of just a lookbook of looks that you have already seen and say, oh, somebody should go home now. That didn't make sense. So good. All right. So the final challenge, I think, is for them to create 3 more looks and then update the other looks that they've had throughout the competition. Okay. They got 2 days to do it. So let's go through Khanhn. Let's see what I got here for Khanhn. So Khanhn is going to be making a new jacket for the NFT because remember last episode they talked about how they didn't like the cactus thing and the cactus jack and how somebody's already doing that. And then he said his final look was going to be the workwear, which is ooh, I love that outfit by Khanhn. It's so fire. The brown leather jacket with the like, you know, like the I think it was like tan pants, whatever. I don't know, but it looked elevated as hell. Love that look. So then we go to Barth, and Barth is going to fix the shirt that he did for the preppy episode, and he's gonna clean up the hoodie. Lord, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I literally said in that episode, that hoodie was so fire. I just want you to clean it up. Please clean the hoodie up, and then I want it. So thank you so much for cleaning that damn hoodie up. Thank you. So then we move on is day 2. Now, in day 2, Barth kind of tells us a little bit more about his background, about how he went to Howard. Shout out to Howard. I'm going to DC next month for my birthday. I'm so excited. He went there or whatever, and he went to school to be an architect. I was like, oh, Barth, you could have been in the money. Yes, you could have made a lot of money. I feel you. And so, but he said that the job that he had, he didn't like being in the cubicle. It was too much for him. So that's when he kind of went into fashion. So that makes sense to me. A lot of people who was an architect end up becoming a designer. That happens a lot. So then we have Dennis. I didn't catch his last name, but he's the guy who kind of helps like with the Instagram shopping feature, which I'm gonna be honest, do y'all use that? I never really use that ever. Like I look at clothes on Instagram, like if I go to the specific person's page, but I don't do the shop page. I don't like the shop page. But anyway, so he pretty much just told them about that and how Instagram and social media can help you a lot. And of course, Khan's question everybody asks was, how do I get verified? And he said, you just have to be a notable person. And I don't know, the first step would be, I don't know, like being on a big ass show on HBO. And it's like, yeah. So then everybody gets back to work and then we go on to the next day. So the next day is the runway day. So then we have Law Roach himself come back. I literally screamed. I was so happy. I was really upset. I felt like in the first episode, I think I was like, man, I wish that Law Roach was either a consistent judge or he would come back for the finale, because let's really talk about Law Roach for a quick second. First of all, Zendaya does not miss. When that bitch steps out, she steps out. It ain't one time really I've seen Zendaya lacking. I think my girl at the tender young age, I think she 26, right? Shout out to my sis. I think she already got the CFDA award. Am I correct? I think she does, because she deserves, and Law Roach has a lot to do with that. Secondly, the way that Law Roach has come through like Batman, like a thief in the night, and saved Kerry Washington, I can do nothing but be helpful. Prior to Law Roach styling Kerry Washington, it was a hit or miss, bitch. It was a hit or miss. But ever since he done took over, she's stepping out every single time. She has not missed. So I'm glad that Law Roach is back. I'll say that. So he apologize. He goes to everybody's station. So first he goes to Khanhn, and looking at it, he was like off top the way that it's lined up, because that's more so what he was looking at, right? Everybody was lined up. He was like, I don't see any cohesion in this. So then he kind of like moved some people around, told Khanhn to step back and be like, does this look better now? And he was like, okay, yeah, I can see it. I appreciate the help. Then we go over to Barth, and Law Roach did say, you know, I'm not gonna lie, ever since that first episode, you know, because he's seen the hoodie, he was like, I've been wondering if you were still here. So I've been really interested in what you got going on. So when she looks at her stuff now, like I said, they had to create three new pieces. Barth created like 2 pieces that were like in a light blue. And so when she was looking at it, I keep saying I apologize. When Law Roach was looking at it, he was like, the blue is kind of throwing it off. Like, it seems like these people over here play together, but these people do not. So you got to find a way to integrate that into your entire story, because it's not gelling right now. And then when we go to Knoxx, Law Roach was real quiet and was like, this is pretty much almost perfect. I see off top at least 5 pieces that I could get my clients. I can see this being right on the runway in Milan and Paris and all. I was like, that's right, Knoxx. You better show up and show the fuck out. Laura Roach was like, I can see some of my clients in this. Like, this is really, really, really good. And so I was like, okay, so for the most part, from what I'm understanding from Laura Roach, Knoxx got the best damn collection. Okay, that's pretty much what Laura Roach said without saying it, okay? So that was just kind of that. So now it's time for the drop. And this is a little bit, and you know, HBO Max, y'all know I'll go up for y'all, right? But I'm gonna have to dig in y'all ass a little bit for the next couple of, probably the remainder of this damn video, because I was pissed off. First thing I have on here. What in the entire ambiance was that? Who were those people? Not the judges, but everybody else. I am really lost as to why you guys didn't just give them a regular run of a regular fashion show. Why didn't y'all have it how y'all had it, which is have the judges up front so that people have to go right there, but then just have a regular freaking fashion show? Why is it just these random people standing at random tables? We have bottle girls in the back with freaking, I don't understand who put that together. Fire whoever that was. That shit made zero sense to me. Why? I was really thrown off. I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna lie. The biggest thing I was really thrown off is, why are there bottle girls with signs like we're at the damn club, serving tables that people are standing up at, stand-up tabletops that's holding like 2 or 3 people? It literally makes no sense. If y'all was trying to go for the street type of vibe, that wasn't it. Y'all was better off going to Compton, shutting down. Oh, y'all was better going off the Slauson, cutting off the whole damn road, and then just letting them do it there. But that ambiance was wrong. The way that fashion show was set up was just, I hated it. And who were those people that was there? The only person that y'all pointed out that was notable was the winner of last season. Shout out to you, Justin. But everybody else, who were these random ass people? This is my whole thing. If the point of this show, right, is to give a little bit more exposure to these designers and to kind of help them out and to have people know who they are, why would y'all not invite people who are notable, whether it's within the fashion industry, whether it's in like influencing as far as fashion? Bitch, I would have took a TikTok fashion influencer. Who were those people? They looked like extras, and it's very frustrating. Next season, please, for God's sake, do a regular fashion show and invite people that can actually, I don't know, make a difference to these designers' lives. I'm gonna be yelling the rest of this thing. I'm really mad, y'all. I'm really fucking mad. How much time I got left? Okay, I got more than enough time to get my shit off. So, when they first, start this little scene, right? You have every single designer sitting at a car with all of their designs pretty much around them, and it's like foggy and stuff, and it's pretty much trying to give you a vibe of how everybody's coming. Knoxx, I literally have in all capital letters, yes, looked clean, bitch. Then we go to cars, and I got fucking yup, because that's how I felt at that time. And then Barth, I was like, okay, it's giving streetwear, but it's giving very much so hood vibes. It's giving hood vibes, but it's giving elevator hood vibes, and I like it. So everybody, I thought from a collective, it looked really good, at least in that little shot that they did. I thought it was really good. So it's time for the damn fashion show. First person we're going to start off with is Knoxx. Okay, so Knoxx comes up, and, she pretty much models her first piece, which is, like the jacket that I thought was super fucking fire and was cut fire. And then she got a shirt that pretty much has pieces of me. So to her, that's kind of like the beginning of her show. I thought that was super innovative, super creative. Love that. So let's go through each looks, because I wrote down for each look what I think for everybody. So let's go through it. So look 2 is the look, it's the where you come from look, so the marathon continues look. And again, like I told y'all, I loved it. Loved that damn jacket. Loved the jacket, okay? Then we go to the no, was that the where it's the where you from look? I can't even remember. But the third look was the NY jacket. The NY jacket that was brown and black, kind of reminded me of Burberry as far as like the striping and stuff like that. But then it had like the New York flap on the back. Again, and for that outfit, what she changed up is instead of having jeans, the person had on trousers, and that was one of the outfits that Knoxx herself modeled. So I thought that was cool. Oh, that was the preppy look. Excuse me, that was the preppy look. That's what one that was. So then we have look 4. Love it, love it, loved it, loved it, loved it. The color, the fabric, the cut of that fucking jacket. I want it, Knoxx. I want it. Then we have look number 5, which was the fur jacket. The fur jacket was crazy, okay? Fur jacket was giving me life. Then we had look 6. Let me tell you something right now, Knoxx. When I'm telling you, I will truly beat somebody's ass for that jacket. I'll take this hat off. I'll take it all off. Earrings and all, bitch. That patch job jacket is so damn good. I want to fight somebody for it. That's how I felt about that. That's the visceral response I got when I seen that look, okay? Then we have look 7, which was the basketball look, which obviously y'all know that I went the fuck up for. That patch job with the vest and the pants. Yes, loved it, okay? Then we have look 8. I thought it was very interesting. I thought the design on both the jacket and the shirt were extremely interesting and different. It was very much so giving me like future, nostalgic. It was giving me very future, not the rapper Future, but like future vibes. Like what we'll be wearing in like 10, 20 years from now. That's what it was giving me. Loved it. And then the last look was this kimono. Even the judges went up for the kimono jacket. That jacket, similar to that damn patchwork job, I swear I will knock somebody out. That was a good look to close with, Knoxx. That was an amazing look to close with. That jacket, though, blink, 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 blink. Yes, ma'am. And even the print on it, it's the print, bitch. The print was everything. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. I was so happy for Knoxx when everything finally like came through. I was like, that's right, bitch. You showed up and you showed the fuck out. And Laura Roche did not lie, bitch. That was a really, really solid fashion show. And the judges was actually extremely surprised at how well she did. They thought she did so good, okay? So then we go to Barth, okay? Now, Barth, his first piece, to me, was okay. It was just kind of like a sports bra, whatever that said, Barth on it. But I did like, kind of like Offset did. I really liked the belt that was on like his bottom piece. I thought that was really, really dope. The second look was just that blue look that had the ski mask. I thought the jacket was cool, but that's kind of it. Look 3 was the basketball look. Did he win that? Yes, he won that. And I really liked his look from the basketball look. That was the blue vest on. I really like that color. Blue is really what it was. I really like that color blue. Then we did look 4, which was the skater look. Now, I didn't do that episode, but like I said, I kind of sort of liked it. Like I liked the white one, the white shirt with the ski mask on it, but I did not like whatever that crazy ass color. And it looked like he moved that and just made it as like a do-rag, which I thought made the look a whole lot better. And I thought it was styled a whole lot better. Then the next look that came out was the look from last challenge. And like I said, I thought that look was okay. I thought it was okay. It is what it is. Then the next look was the hoodie. I got in all capital letters. Yes, thank you for cleaning up the hoodie. Now I want to buy it. Now I want the hoodie. Now I want it. Then he did his 7th look. Now I'm not gonna hold you. That 7th look was his preppy look, right? Was from the preppy episode. But when that girl first stepped, it looked like a new outfit. No. He cropped the shirt, I think, a little bit, and he just put it on a girl. It looked so, I'm talking about light years better on her. And even the judges said that. It looked so damn good. And I loved the little eyes that was on a pocket. Like, I love that throughout his designs. I do think that part of his design is really dope because he always does it very cleverly. It's not like it's a crazy standout. It's just something that, and a lot of times you won't even notice it until you kind of pan out and kind of look again. Really dope. Loved it. Then, oh yeah, and also those pants that he gave her, I need those pants for work, just saying. And then the last look was, of course, the iconic white hoodie that everybody liked. The judges pretty much said that he killed it. They appreciate his growth, all of that good shit, okay? And then the last person was Khanhn. I'm just trying to make sure I have enough time. Yeah, I ain't got that much time, but let's keep going. So then we have Khanhn, and Khan's first outfit was the skateboard challenge, which I like the shirt on that. The look number 2 was okay to me. I didn't really care for it. Look 3 was my favorite look for him, which was that damn brown leather jacket sleek look. I thought it was so damn good. Then he did look 4, which was the floral jacket and the pants. I thought that outfit was super, super fire. Specifically, the model was fine. Maybe because the model was giving me life. That model was fine as hell. But I love that outfit. I don't even care for floral stuff, but that floral jacket and the pants were dope. Look 5, as soon as it came out, I'm talking about as soon as I looked at the pants, I said, oh, Offset gonna like that. What he say? Them pants are tough, yo. Them pants are tough. Because Offset loves those type of pants. You could just tell by his design. I didn't care for the jeans, but I liked the color palette of the jacket. I thought the color palette was dope. Then we did the next look, which was from last challenge, except instead of doing a cactus, he did the flowers, and I thought the pants was really, really dope. Then the next look was the basketball look that he did, which I thought was okay. Look 8 was the skater's look, and I believe he won on that. I don't know if he won that challenge. I can't remember. I feel like he did. Did he win that challenge? I think he did. He did win that skater's challenge. And then the last one was his look. Like Law Roach said when he saw him, that jacket is fire. No. The whole fit is fire. The fact that you closed with that and that was your actual outfit, baby, that shit was fire. And I loved it, especially the damn jacket. Love this jacket, okay? He pretty much talks to them about how he used flowers because flowers pretty much is like within, you know, him growing and stuff. So at the end, this is what I have here. For me, it was Knoxx, Barth, and then Khanhn, as far as that's the way I judged it, okay? Now, when it comes to the judging, now there was a guest judge. Shit, I feel bad for not putting his name down. But let's just talk about it really fast. Now, the guest judge pretty much says that off top, he likes Knoxx stuff. He can see an actual brand being created from that. But then when it comes to Barth, though, Barth can actually make a new wave with the way that he's doing his hoodies and stuff like that, right? I really want to make sure I get this shit off my chest, y'all. So, Offset said that Knoxx, this is the part that I really want to touch on really fast because it kind of pissed me off, right? Knoxx pretty much, Offset said that Knoxx had a real fashion show. It wasn't necessarily maybe all the way streetwear, but it was a fashion show. Now, Beffy steps in and says it was streetwear, not fashion. Pause right there. I have nothing but respect for Beffy as a designer, as a woman, as a person, but I did not like that at all. To me, it felt like she was trying to like downplay Knoxx stuff by saying, it was the way she said it. Oh, it's definitely streetwear. It's not fashion. What does that even mean? And I love that the guest judge jumped in and said, but so then what is fashion? What is fashion? That is fashion. And then Beffy had to pretty much double back and be like, oh, no, you're right. And it was like, don't do that. Do not try to discredit this girl's work or to downplay it and be like, it is streetwear, but it's not fashion. Because I could look at what you have on and say that, but I would not, because I understand that there was thought and love and everything was put into that. And I don't understand how we're on a competition about streetwear and a streetwear fashion designer, but for you to kind of put her stuff down and say it was just streetwear. I felt like that was extremely rude. Like, and I love Beffy, but I did not like that comment. And I'm glad the guest stepped in and said something. Yeah, so that's pretty much how that went. And then the guest left. And then when they was talking about everybody, they only really talked about Knoxx because they said when it came to Knoxx, everything really came all together. But Marnie said that she felt like she didn't have the same clients. And I feel like, Marnie, maybe you didn't have the clients, but Law Roach just said that he did. And then they said that Barth, they felt like he was the most, like he grew the most and he cleaned a lot of his stuff up and he's actually really from the streets. And then they said Khanhn was great, but he didn't have any oomph, which I would agree, but his jacket game is crazy. Before they even announced the winner, I knew it was going to be Barth. And I'm going to tell y'all something right now. And I don't want to disrespect, I really want to hear you say this. I don't want to disrespect Barth when I say this, but I do want to say this really fast. I think he really does great work, but Knoxx absolutely deserves to win. And y'all only pick Barth because y'all like his personality. But Knoxx, you the real winner. You got the audience co-sign Knoxx, and that's all that matters. I will be on your site. Please first of all, support everybody. Support Barth too. But bitch, I will be on Dom Pigeon. I'm sorry, I keep saying it wrong, but I will be on Knoxx stuff, and y'all should too. Get in the comments, tell me what y'all think. I'm mad, y'all. I'm out. Bye.